Okay guys, this is part 4 on applying the water decal. So I just use a little plate and then I put some hot water in there. Now you can just put your transfer right in here and get it nice and soaked. Just leave it soaking. It doesn't even have to be deep, as long as it's getting completely soaked and it flattens out. See how it starts to curl on one end over here? So you want to keep that water in there. And then once it's soaked in there, this thing will come off of the paper really easy. So what you want to do is move your plate out of the way. Let me put that over here. And then now I'm going to apply it to the area that you want to put the water decal in there. So I'll just put that right in there and I'll slide the decal off. It's a little tricky, you know, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to put it back in there. And as long as it's wet, you can move the decal around. So as long as it has some water in the background, you can just kind of slide it into place. The key is to have it cut precisely in the area that you want. And then, so I took off the paper and throw that away. And let me zoom in. I don't know if you can see it. In there it is from the inside. And then what I'll do is I will get a rag, a little rag, and just kind of squeegee out, push out the water from the decal. You don't have to press too hard because you don't want to tear it. But you want to get all the water out of that slide. And the other thing is when you make these, if you guys decide to make some of these and they have letters, make sure you invert the design, because you're putting it on the inside and the letters are going to be backwards. So they're going to be inverted. So make sure to take all the water out and then let it dry. And I'll show you guys. There it is. So that's how you do some water decals. It's a lot quicker and easier than hydro dipping and more precise. You know, especially on flat areas. So that's how you do it right there. And if you mess up, you know, you could just always pull it off. See, it just comes right off. And that's it. That's how it's done. If you want to put it back on after you took it off, you need to add a little bit more water. So you can get a water bottle. And you only have a little bit of time, because once, you know, I'm not going to do it, but once this dries, it becomes brittle, and boom, look, it just tears because it has all that clear coat. So that's what happens. So it has to get on there and dry, and make sure, you know, obviously make sure you wash this like you're going to prep it to paint. And then once that's done, and you have your water decal on there, you can add a clear coat, another clear coat in here. That way, when you add your paint to it, it doesn't eat the water decal.